Hi everybody! Welcome back to Tips for You. Today I have a lipstick tip for you. This is a great tip. Whenever you wear any kind of lipstick color, you should have a base color first of something frosty. And the reason I say that is because any dark color, any red color, any kind of a color looks great if you first start out with a frosted lip color. And what I'm using today is called number 165 Tickled Pink by L'Oreal Color Riche, and it's that kind of color. But you can get a lighter color if you want, even a white color. Put this on first. So I have my little mirror here. Okay, first we have that color. What this does is forms a nice base for you, and when you go to put on your darker color, it will leave a shimmery kind of fullness towards the inside of your mouth. So here I have what's called number 630 Sea Flower. Also, it's a L'Oreal Color Riche. And I also wanted to show you a darker one. This is Merlot, which is very deep. But I'll put this one on first because this one can go over it. And what you do is you just put the lipstick on your lips, but try not to go on the inner part where you want some of the fullness to go, and up here where you want some fullness to go. So just, and it won't look like you have a line around your lips. It'll just look nice. So you get the darker color on. Now that increases the pigment, but what it does is it gives a nice shimmering look, and it gives fullness to the lips just by highlighting that center area, that almost, it's like that little kiss area. Now if I use the darker color, let's just pretend I didn't put the Sea Flower on and I just chose this. I'll just put it over it because it's so dark. Do you see how it gives you that highlighted effect close in the plump area of your lips? It gives you fullness, it gives you shimmer, it gives, whenever you place light reflectors in that area, which you can do with a light frosted lipstick, you give your lipstick that goes over it a much better palette to sit on. It looks more translucent, it doesn't look so deep and dark. And if you remember my other video, we talked about wearing dark lipsticks and how it can draw your face in and highlight any lines or wrinkles that you may have as you get older. So you want to concentrate on having a lighter effect. And this creates fullness. Easy. I mean, you don't have to sit there and do anything fancy or line your lips. Now I want to add one extra little tip for you, because I get a lot of mail from people who say they like to wear darker lipsticks, but they have little wrinkle lines over their lips, and so it kind of bleeds in. And one gal said, oh, she uses chapstick, but then it's too greasy. Well, I have a great tip for you, and this is what I do. I do it anyway, but for anybody who has little lines or any type of dry skin that it bleeds into, I use Neutrogena Sunblock. You can use any kind of sunblock, but this is a very thick one. And this is just a small little one that I picked up in the store. It's like a little tester. I have a bigger bottle of it, but it's very thick and it's very creamy. As you can see, there's a little sample of it. It's almost like an ointment. And any of the really good sunblocks are like that. They're really thick. And what I do every morning after I wash my face and I apply my moisturizer is I put sunblock above my lip area and right up onto the my lip line, which is like between my lip and my face, that upper line area and the lower. And this whole area I always do with sunscreen. The reason I do that is because this area of your face is very prone to sun damage. It's more protruding on your face. It's very sensitive skin. You can easily get sunspots in the upper lip. It's a very common thing, especially the darker your skin is. So I always cover that area with a little of this nice thick, this is an SPF 85, but you know, you can get an SPF 50 or 75, whatever, but a real good strong SPF. This one is great. This one my dermatologist recommended as one of the best sunscreens to use. It has something called Helioplex in it, which is a broad spectrum. It protects UVA and UVB, and I just like Neutrogena for the face. So anyway, I put that on. Now that fills in any of the little ridges you might have. It really gives the lip a nice moisture barrier protectant, and it's stronger than creams, which tend to wash off and come off. But if you have a nice sunscreen, either one that's waterproof, you can use whatever you have at home that you like for your face, it tends to stay on. And then you apply your lipstick the way I told you. And it's so quick and simple. And I find that we tend to do things for ourselves if it's easy. But it's a fun tip if you hear something and it makes you look great. But then you know what? If it's a big effort to do it every day, well, then you're just not going to do it. But, you know, having a frosty lipstick as your base for all of your lipsticks that you want to use is a really simple thing, because you just put it on and then you put on another color over it and you get the shimmery look and you get the volume look on your inner lips. Just creates a little fullness to your lips. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you will try this tip with your lipsticks and you'll see what I mean. I think you'll really like it. And please do subscribe because I have a lot more to come. And thanks so much for viewing. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.